Greetings to all of you. This is a session purely dedicated for the chemistry, which is helpful for the entrance exam and the competitive examination as well. And it is the level of intermediate chemistry. After the completion of your 10th standard, it will be the kind of higher level education and will helpful for the international level entrance or competitive examination, national level JEE mains, JEE advanced examination for technical stream engineering, and NEET chemistry for medicinal entrance examination, Telangana EAMCET and Andhra Pradesh EAMCET examination for engineering entrance. In addition to all these, this kind of session will be very much helpful for all the kind of competitive examination where general science is the common subject in a general knowledge, general studies paper. That's the reason why this content collected from the previous year question papers, well defined, well elaborated discussion is provided, so that this will very much helpful in order to reach the aspiration what you are preparing for. Let's enter into our question number 1. This is a question given from IUPAC nomenclature. Here, in accordance with the International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry, this is the long chain carbon where we are having side branches, and here ethyl, ethyl, methyl and isopropyl will be there. Here, initially we have to search for which is the longest parent chain over here. If you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 carbon will become the longest. If we go for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbon will be the shorter one only. So that longest will be the oct, means 8 carbon chain. So that octane is the parent chain over here. On this octane, you can find the side branches. And when you're assigning naming to this side chain alkyl, we have to go for the alphabetical order arrangement of alkyl substituents. Okay, so here eth will come. So CH2 CH3 is called ethyl, and these two ethyl are located on the third carbon of this octane chain. So that eth will come first over meth and prop. Okay, so E is the first alphabet over M and isopropyl. So that we can say E, that means ethyl we have to assign first, where these two ethyl are located on third carbon. So that 3, 3 diethyl. And on the fifth carbon, you can find isopropyl. 3 carbon chain is called propyl. If it is linked with the second carbon, we can say isopropyl. On fifth carbon, isopropyl. And fourth carbon, we have meth. So methyl, as per alphabetical, EIM is the right order of arrangement. 4 methyl is there, and here long chain carbon is octane. The final name of the compound is 3, 3 diethyl, 5 isopropyl, 4 methyl octane. This is the way we have to assign the naming in accordance with the IUPAC nomenclature. Let's move on to question number 2. Diamond is the insulator, whereas graphite is the conductor. What could be the reason? Being diamond and graphite are the allotropes of carbon, why these two are having different nature in accordance with the conduction property of electricity? And assertion reasoning kind of question it is. The reason for this assertion will be carbon atom is sp3 hybridized in both. Let's see which is the right explanation for this kind of question. Diamond is the insulator, graphite is the conductor is the correct assertion only. But whatever reason mentioned is not correct reason, right? So that assertion is right, reason is wrong. That is provided. Assertion is correct, but reason is incorrect. Option C will be the correct answer for question number 2. Let's see how to explain this. Here, if you see this, diamond is made up of the tetrahedral geometry. All 4 carbon atoms, carbon is of 2s2 2p2 electron system. 4 valency electrons will participate in a sp3 hybridization in diamond, so that they are occupying tetrahedral corners, so that all the sigma bonds are located, all the electrons are participating in the tetrahedral geometry. If you go with the graphite, where all the carbons of graphite are made up of sp2 hybridized, and another electron located in the graphite will participate in the pi bond with these layers. Being graphite is a layered arrangement, so one of the electron whichever present can participate in this pi bonding between the layers. Because of layered arrangement, graphite is the kind of lubricant. It is the solid lubricant. So, and one of the pi electron located in this graphite is responsible for its conduction property, right? Pi electrons are loosely bounded, and graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Its conductivity increases with the temperature. Okay, but in case of diamond, sp3 hybridization, so that all the electrons got participated in the sigma bond, and a diamond is said to be a insulator. So diamond is sp3 hybridized, whereas graphite is sp2 hybridized. So that two compounds are not sp3 hybridized. Reason is incorrect. Assertion is correct one only. For question number 2, option number C is the right answer. Let's move on to question number 3. Weight of the 2 moles of organic compound which is obtained by heating sodium ethanoate with sodium hydroxide in the presence of calcium oxide. This is a question provided in NEET 2023 chemistry, and the right answer will be 32. Here, the compound provided 2 moles of organic compound which is obtained by heating sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate is nothing but 2 carbon chain it will be, and it is the salt of sodium that is treated with sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide. It will be decomposed, and here is the formation of methane and sodium carbonate. Whenever sodium ethanoate is treated with the alkali, sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide, formation of methane and sodium carbonate is possible. This is the kind of reduction, and CH3 is turned into CH4, and the remaining else part will be converted into a salt, right? In this organic compound having 2 moles. So here methane, this is the organic part, this is the inorganic part. So this organic part generated whose molecular weight carbon contributes 12 grams per mole, and each hydrogen is accompanied with the 1 gram per mole. 1 gram is multiplied with 4, so that 4 is contributed for 4 hydrogens. Total molecular weight of methane will be 16.05. 1 mole of methane is accompanied with 16.05, whereas 2 moles of methane contains 32 grams. 16 should be multiplied with 2. So the 32 grams will be the correct answer. For question number 3, option number B is the right answer. Let's move on to question number 4. It is the question given from organic chemistry, where you are taking, again it is a part of NEET chemistry 2023, and this is called cyclohexanone. It is treated with hydrogen cyanide, right? Whenever HCN is treated with this cyclohexanone, it will participate in the addition reaction, and the product is called cyanohydrin. OH and CN. This addition product, this is simply called addition product. On oxygen end, you can add hydrogen. On carbon end, you can add CN, nitrile. So that it is called addition product cyanohydrin. The cyanohydrin further treated with concentrated sulfuric acid. What could be the product? What is the C? For that, so many options are provided. We have to get the right answer. And here concentrated sulfuric acid is having dual role. Dual role means being it is the acid used to participate in the acid hydrolysis reaction, and being it is the concentrated sulfuric acid, it is dehydrating agent as well. Hence, one of the water molecule is discarded from these 2 carbons, and here nitrile is turned into a carboxylic acid by acid hydrolysis process. So that correct answer will be option number D, where we are having double bond and nitrile is turned into COOH. Let's see sequential order of the reactions. Whenever cyclohexanone is treated with HCN called hydrogen cyanide, here the formation of cyanohydrin called addition product. Now, concentrated sulfuric acid when added, one of the water molecule when eliminated, you will get a double bond, and nitrile is turned into carboxylic acid. This is called cyclohexenoic acid. IUPAC naming of the compound is cyclohexenoic acid, right? So that is the option number D. For question number 4, option number D will be the correct answer. Let's move on to question number 5. The major product of the following reaction is, here phenol is given and treated with sodium hydroxide, carbon dioxide, here water in the presence of acid. Finally, acetic anhydride got treated under acidic conditions. These many reagents when added to phenol, what will be the final product? Let's go with the sequential order of the reaction. So the right answer for this question will be, here you will get ester, here you will get carboxylic acid. That will be the option number C. For this, initially we are taking the starting material called phenol. This phenol is the aromatic ring with the OH substituent treated with sodium hydroxide. Being aromatic hydroxyphenol is a mild acid. It is the acidic in compound, acidic in nature. That's why it able to give the salt with base. So here phenol turned into sodium phenoxide salt. The sodium phenoxide salt further treated with carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid is having electrophilic carbon over here because two oxygens are dragging pi bonds towards the oxygen atoms, creating electron deficiency at the carbon, and it will be bonded to the ortho position specifically rather than para. You already aware, this is the oxygen. Oxygen is electron releasing, so that it is the ortho para directing nature. Whenever carbon dioxide is treated, we have two possibilities: occupation of carboxylic acid at the ortho and para as well. But specifically, we will get a ortho substituted product as the predominated one rather than para substituted. Though we are having 50% possibility, but only the product ortho substituted got generated. The reason behind this will be, there is a formation of hydrogen bonding. Whenever hydrogen bonding is there, then the compound will be more stable, that only predominated. If you see this, whenever ortho substituted carboxylic acid is there, that got stabilized by such a kind of hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding will make the compound more stable, so that this will be offered over para substituted compound. That's the reason why we got ortho carboxylic acid, right? Further, we are going for hydrolysis. Whenever water is added, salt got hydrolyzed and back converted into OH, right? So whenever OH generated the compound called salicylaldehyde. Simply, we are going for acylation by acetic anhydride under acid catalyzed conditions. Acetic anhydride able to give acetyl functional group over here. CH3CO is called acetyl, where it is attached to oxygen atom, and final product will be O-acetyl salicylic acid. This is the way we have to accord the reaction. If you know the reagent, what is the role of reagent over the given starting material, we have to go for the sequential order of treatment, and final product will be attained, right? So for question number 5, option number B will be the correct answer. This is the option number B, right? So let's move on to last question of the session, 6th question. The major product of the following reaction is, again, so many reagents are provided. Don't scare about the reagents, whatever given. If you are aware about what is the role of that reagent, it is quite easy to apply and we have to get the final product. Very simple steps we need to follow over here so that the final product easily obtained. The starting material is said to be a alkyl halide. Simply, we can treat this entire ring system as alkyl, and here bromide will be there. We can say alkyl halide. Alkyl halide, upon treating with magnesium metal, alkyl halide will be added with magnesium, so that we will get a Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent, whenever treated with carbon dioxide, this will inserted in between metal and carbon atom. So here insertion reaction takes place. Later on, a hydrolysis to magnesium, So that carboxylate, that means ester, magnesium ester now converted into carboxylic acid. Final next step, we are treating with thionyl chloride, which is the halogenating agent. Thionyl chloride is called halogenating agent. So that whatever carboxylic acid we have converted into acid chloride, and finally dimethyl cadmium is the alkylating agent which is used to release the alkyl, so that wherever we have a halo can be replaced with alkyl now, so that finally the product is ketone. Let's see what could be the sequence of reactions. Here is the ketone, you can see this, and for this haloalkane we can say cyclohexyl bromide, now converted into acetyl cyclohexane. Acetyl cyclohexane is generated. Let's see sequence of the reactions. Initially, cyclohexyl bromide treated with magnesium in presence of dry ether. This is the reaction for Grignard reagent RMgX. Simply cyclohexyl magnesium bromide, which simply called as RMgX Grignard reagent. This Grignard reagent now treated with carbon dioxide. So being metal carbon bond is polar, carbon dioxide readily inserted in between, so that we will get the ester, magnesium ester formation is possible. This magnesium ester further treated with water. So water for hydrolysis. Hydrolysis means addition of water to cleave the bonds. Ester bond will be cleaved. Hydrogen is added to COO and OH is added to magnesium bromide, so that it will be converted into BrOH and magnesium, and you will get a cyclohexanoic acid. Cyclohexanoic acid treated with halogenating agent SOCl2 is called thionyl chloride, is halogenating agent. Acid now turned into acid derivative called acid chloride, that is cyclohexanoyl chloride. Cyclohexanoyl chloride is added with alkylating agent, that is dimethyl cadmium, which is able to replace chloro with a methyl, and the final product will be 1-acetyl cyclohexane. This is the way we have to approach the reaction. In the sequence of reactions, whatever steps are provided, we need to go for the clear step-by-step solving the problem, so that final product will be easily obtained. Hope this session will be very much helpful for your preparation, whatever you are aspiring for. And I'm requesting you to kindly like the channel and comment which part is very important or interesting for you, and which session is helping really towards your preparation. And share this channel with the aspirants who are preparing for the related kind of examinations, and subscribe the channel in order to get more such kind of videos and more such kind of content, most valuable content we can say, because it is the kind of base from where we can go for all the different streams, right? Intermediate is the base where different streams you can choose. Further, your career, profession, everything will be transmitted from the intermediate level itself. So that subscribe the channel, we will get more such content over here. And thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you one and all.